headed out to Frederick. It's gonna be a good day. Looking at an addiction counseling place. We're thinking about doing a shared office, like a shared office space out in Frederick. I talked to the commercial broker. He wanted me to see this spot, but unfortunately, he said there's a company that's going to be doing shared office spaces. They got about 20,000 square feet and they're just doing shared office spaces, but they're not doing therapy. They're not allowing therapists to be in a shared office space. So we were saying that that's potentially a good opportunity for you, right, if you want to do in Frederick. I mean, you could go head to head, because there's a lot of companies that you go head to head with. I just wouldn't want to, right? Because you just get into like, nah. But so we're checking it out. Also, we have one of our new interns, Vasti. She's moving from Canada, Quebec. She's going to be here at the end of the month. She's going to be in the downtown Silver Spring. I told her, hey, that's going to be good because you won't need a car initially because they have the metro system. So she has to do downtown Silver Spring. Yeah, so now we got to do some shuffling about it. See to get her twice a week in downtown Silver Spring, and then move April around. Also do the thing. Yeah, we just got, man, it's just a bunch of stuff. To give Randy this assignment where he's going to, we need to print off flyers. So I asked Chris, our therapist in Frederick, to do some outreach for us, right? So we're gonna need to Randy's gonna need to get him a business card, right? And then we're gonna get him some flyers as well, right? We're gonna get Spanish speaking flyers and English speaking flyers, two separate sets, right? Frankie, our guy in Ghana that does all of our designs, he's already has already designed it, right? We just got to put it together, put together a flyer, and then put it to the Staples, have them pick it up to the Staples in Frederick, so we're not driving back there, right? So a couple things this week. Oh, also because of that, should I get a shared office space in downtown Silver Spring, right? So it's a tricky business question, right? How do you know which one to do? How do you know which one to choose, downtown Silver Spring or Frederick, right? What's the market looking like? What are the other shared office spaces looking like? So many different variables and so many different parameters that you got to choose. So what we can do is start run an ad and see which ones start a wait list to see which one do we get the most pings for, right? Is it downtown Silver Spring, or is it Frederick, or is it both, right? There's actually a company that I know for sure they have some in downtown Silver Spring. Frederick or not, or available. They have office space down there, but it's downtown Frederick, which is okay. But I think with Frederick, people prioritize parking, right? Especially if you're looking at that. You're looking at if you're doing any office spaces, people that are renting out, they want parking. Parking can be a little bit of headache in any downtown areas, right? Silver Spring, you gotta deal with it. People love it because they live there and they're gonna come from the metro anyway, so I mean there's pros and cons, right? Gotta get a business credit card for Randy. Randy's back. Randy's been back for 2 months, you know what I mean? He taking a trip with us across the pond. We're about to go to London at the beginning of June. I know he's gonna link up with some family members. So my biggest problem is oftentimes when I'm in transit, it's really hard for me to do a lot of the things that I need to do, right? Do this, do that, do this, do that. So that's something I'm juggling with right now. And so I need to get better at that, getting the team to get, better at that one. And that's what I have right now. All right, we'll check in when we get to, it is a rainy day, all right? Oh my gosh, man, rainy days, right? It's like London weather, it's like UK weather, rainy and dreary, right? I'm almost thinking, should I also open up, I also need to get a lawyer for, hold on, this is a broker actually, let's see, Frank Latte.
Hello? Is this Robert?
No, this is Frank. I think you called me yesterday. I was calling in regards to, you got that thing on close. Colesville Road, right? We talked last night?
Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, great. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Thanks. Yeah, so they got an office space out there. It's not going to be ideal what they're asking, $29 per square foot per year. I looked at the comps in that area. The comps are between 20 to 23 for decent ones. Right, so they're high. What am I getting 29? But it's in the same building I am. I know what I'm getting. Security downstairs. Which may be important, right? Which, yeah, you might have to suck it up and do that because you're saying, okay, I don't know. It is. I mean, it's always worth it, you know, but the question is, are others willing to pay for that extra security, or are they going to be like, well, yeah, but we'll check in when we get to Frederick. All right. I'm doing this interview, I completely forgot, not forgot, but the rain, I'm talking to the vlog, and so, what's it called? And it's really good. Clients can track their progress over time, right? Clinicians love it because it has the AI component, help you with treatment plans, write your notes for you, helps you with progress notes, automatically do all of that, and really just, you know, just tracking, you know, just trying to, as you said, you know, just trying to, whatever you don't measure, right, you don't really make progress on, right? Again, we're joined by Brianna, also Carrie Ann as well. Yeah, so we've actually given that offer. One lady, I said let's move on, but going back to it, one lady in Yorkville, not, I'm just saying the college, right? Not, she's moving to the US in the end of May. The other lady from Yorkville, she lives in Texas, but she's moving to Maryland for her thing in, what is it? September, August, right? I told her, like I said, hey, I can give you full time, but you got to be here, right? You know, and it's an in-person type of thing. So, all right. So let me give you a scenario. What do you excel in, or what do you think you would excel in terms of helping others?
I think my experience with grief is something that I could just use because I've experienced that. And I do think as far as counseling goes, it helps to talk to somebody who's gone through specifically what you have. I don't know if I'd want to focus on grief entirely, but I think that brings a lot of people in as well. So that could be like where I start off. I'm doing nutritional courses as well right now, so it doesn't really exist, but nutritional psychology is something I kind of want to start looking into. The ethics in Canada prevent somebody from doing, like if you want to have a client, you can't give them nutrition advice and counseling advice. So I understand that, but I also think like a healthy lifestyle ties in to how we're feeling. So I think there's some focus on that in your program as well, which I would like to see. But I think just overall wellness is kind of what I'm more drawn to. I mean, there's going to be ups and downs in life, and there's always things that we have to maneuver through. But if you have the ability to be able to find joys in every day, or just have good routine, good habits, I think that can get you through a lot of things in life.
Not a loss, but like I'm just depressed. I lost my job. Unfortunately, I lost my job, right? Walk me through how you would help me as your client. Let's say my name is Frank. I'm a 30-year-old African-American male, right? Walk me through how you would help me in that scenario.
I guess in the first meeting, it would be a little bit more vague as far as seeing if he likes me as a match as well as the counselor, kind of getting to know some background information, starting to understand the relationship with the family, the social supports, how close his friends are, just looking at overall routine, habits, if there's action being taken, I mean, it depends on the client, I would say, what kind of approach we would take, but those would be the things that I would want to start with to understand. And then from there, kind of make a plan of maybe there's action involved, maybe there's just taking some time to go and visit friends and family and just enjoying like the break in between jobs before jumping back into something. Also maybe talking about the career and what kind of a job brings the most fulfillment or purpose, or what kind of options are available for the education or the experience that Frank has. I think there's a lot of places you can start. I would like to tailor it specifically to the individual, but I think a general background to understand the person is probably where I would veer towards in the first couple sessions at least. If blueprint was an option, I would say that would be something that we should definitely start with to kind of see the measure of how the overall wellness is, how he's feeling, especially from session to session, because you can start to show them that there's progress being made. I think that's something that can help you get out of depression. I know you do medication management as well, so I guess that would be a conversation whether or not Frank is already wanting to go on antidepressants or is on them already or wants to reduce them, kind of just see what his take is on how he wants to approach feeling better.
I love it. What did you have for us?
A lot of the stuff was online, so I combed through the website before I applied as well. I think it's really cool what you're doing with mentoring with kids. The confidence, the resilience, and the communication. One area that I didn't notice on there was comprehension, as I've kind of started to do my own research. I guess one area that I'm really interested in is how we comprehend things, because I think one person can say something and know what they're meaning, but maybe the person who's listening takes it completely different. So I'm always curious about how we can enhance comprehension skills as well. So I think that was maybe one of my questions, if there's an area to kind of look into more research on that or include it in some of the things that are the collaborative approach that you're taking.
Yeah. No, I think that's good. Yeah, no. I think that's great. I think that's great.
Yeah. Another one that I was I had a lot of questions about Blueprint, but I also kind of just wanted to sign up for it and see how it worked and learn from it from experience as well, because I think that would teach me the most. But I guess the medication management I was really interested in as well, because I know counselors here don't have any involvement with medication at all. So I guess it wouldn't be something for the internship as well, but just my level of understanding of medication isn't really developed. So I was kind of wondering if that would be an issue, or is that something we kind of move forward with and learn as it goes?
Oh, we have what they call psychiatric nurse practitioners. So they do but you work closely with them. They you can read their notes, you can collab with them, ask them any questions. So we know that you wouldn't, but that collaboration, but that collaboration, I think, between the therapist, because a lot of them actually require the therapy, right, if they're prescribing the meds, so
that makes sense.
Yeah, so I think that's good. All right, so we're here at Frederick, made it safely, and now we're about to go to the second floor. So let's go up here. Go to the second floor, see this building out. Yeah. So we're here at the commercial broker's office, so we'll see. All right, y'all, so we're here looking, just touring spaces. This is space. Then let's see. Nice little open area, waiting room. Got the reception area. It's nice. It's Justin, he said he's the commercial kingpin out here in Frederick. Commercial real estate broker, found this. Yeah, so I think they manage the property. Right. my thoughts. It was okay, but I think the good description of it is too industrial, right, or institutional. The rooms are a little bit small, so it's hard to really do what you want to do, right? Yeah, it's hard to really do what you want to do. Yeah, people renting it out, doing like a shared office space, and that's 7,000 square feet. You know what I mean? It's tough. So that's my only gripe with it. Just the rooms were a little bit too small. Didn't really like the vibe. You know what I mean? Like, it's unlike any space that we do, right? Our spaces, it's too institutional. That's the perfect word, which I even describe. I mean, I think primary care, maybe, you know what I mean? But he said even then it's a little bit small. So, I don't know. Let's get Randy's thoughts.
Oh man, I don't want to echo, but the only other thing I'd add is like, some of the spaces were really small. You can't really do too much with it. And the aesthetic of it, it's not the right aesthetic for our other offices. It would just throw people off. And Frank said it best. I don't think he said it on the vlog. It would feel like you're bringing people in and like rushing them out. And that's not the feel. That's not the feel we're going for. We want good reviews, not bad ones. So that's my little tidbit.
Yeah, people don't realize, man, people are very picky. In this day, social media, Instagram, and all of that, oh man, people are woo-wee. So, yeah, I just don't, this is more like, this is the old style, you know what I mean? Like, I realize I like high rises. You know, yeah. Give me a high rise, give me a modern high rise with some things in there, you know, which is fairly decent, you know, renovated. That's what I like. You know, this is like when I was growing up, right? You know, yeah, on our parents' day, you know, 1990s, you know, the heydays, you know. So, yeah, but all right, guys, all right, we'll check back in. All right, so we're in Frederick. We're looking at a property right now. All right, so we're here, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 359,000, active. It's been on the market for 197 days, so they probably want to sell. The good news is you're right by a military base. Well, good and bad news, meaning that rental income, right? But it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, so it's inconvenient. Right? So this is the primary. So the fort being around here and everything, a lot of visitors or even like rentals, but like, yeah, I think they think they need the money. If I'm like this, if I'm thinking as a buyer, it's gonna be hard to put me in here unless I'm getting like an older buyer, because it's still a main road right there. So it's a hazard for the kids, right? And why don't I get an apartment, 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, right? Where I don't have to share. Again, we're going into like the 1990s, 1980s. Hey, in our previous thing, when I showed you all the commercial thing offline, Randy said 1990. This might be 1980s, man. Man, Randy said 80. So like, I mean, it's renovated, but A, it's too high, which I think they're going to be motivated to sell. But hey, somebody has to pay for the the staging. They want you to pay for the staging, right? So I'm sure you could probably get a deal, but I don't know. I mean, y'all can see. I don't even want to take my shoes off to see the backyard. I mean, hey, maybe we'll see it in there, but.
Okay, so
Backyard, shared driveway.
yep.
They renovated nice. So put that you got.
Alright vlog, so this is Randy's little takeover. Have you guys seen a Plymouth Sundance? This is an old school car that my dad actually used to have. And I haven't seen one in decades, so it's through Chrysler. I have not seen one of these cars in I don't know how long, so let me know if you guys have even heard of this car. The fact that it's right here, I'm like, wow. My dad's a little old school car that he had that I remember as a kid, so let me know in the comments if you've even heard of this car.
So we went to go check out the warehouse, but agent never met us there, and there's no plumbing and everything, so now we're just checking out Habitat for Humanity Restore. I guess it's like a consignment shop, you know, kind of similar to like Goodwill. They got beautiful dresses. Put in the comments, would you buy your wedding dress from here? I mean, I know a lot of people that wouldn't, but some would. I mean, for $100, you wear the wedding dress once, right? So this is probably what, thousands of dollars of dress? Man, this place is huge. Gourmet M87 restaurant. All right, so we are here at M87 Gourmet Restaurant. I think it's like a, I don't know, halal restaurant, Arabic, in Frederick. We just got mango juice right now, and maybe we'll get something, maybe not. But you know me, I need to. Yeah, I know the kids don't have anything to eat, so I may order for them. But yeah. So we're just right now. Yeah, he told me to try the lamb shank. So maybe I'll try that out. So that's it. That's it for now. We're trying the mango juice. Fresh mango juice. Yeah, so see, let you know how it goes. Let you know how it tastes. That's real good. That's real good.
Okay, it does taste fresh.
That tastes a little fresh.
What
Yeah.
would you rate it out of 10?
It's 10 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
Mango juice? Maybe it's not fresh, but it tastes fresh. It's good for me.
There we go.
I got the lamb shank. Yeah, they weren't joking. It was actually like a lamb shank. Got the thing. Lamb is so tender. First bite. Good. It's good. All right, we'll check in. Like I got the whole Middle Eastern experience, man. Got the fresh bread. Bread. Okay. Good.
Okay.
It's good. Damn good. My review, obviously, you know, I crushed it. I was expecting a little bit more seasoning on the shank, but it was good. This rice, fire. The salad, Randy said you can't mess it up, but this is kind of like a Middle Eastern salad. My boy who's Middle Eastern, his mom used to make all of these salads, the white rice, but the bread, it's not like naan bread. It's a little bit different. I like it. And the juice is fire. The cucumber sauce, the white sauce that they have, good. The green sauce is actually pretty good too. I like it because it's more like a cafe style. You know, so like, hey, next time we're gonna come out here, we come out here, we don't have to wait long. I already know the guy now. You know, you come, midday, grab your little bite to eat. Man, I wish that they had the Middle Eastern tea. That would have been fire if they had the Middle Eastern tea, but it's not too crowded right now. No, I got some shawarmas. We got some shawarmas to go. And yeah, all right. Right, so today, it was all about Frederick, right? We were driving into Frederick. It was rainy day into Frederick. The first spot that we went to, y'all can see it was a commercial space. I'd say like 7 rooms, but they were like 6 by 8 inches, which is not really that, or 6 by 8 feet, which is not really that big. We went there, too institutional, right? I didn't really like it. It's not the vibe that we're looking for, especially if we're doing shared office space. People they're gonna be turned off, right? You might do like NP, psych nurses and all of that, it's great for that, but other than that, the building was old. Not that I have anything against old buildings, because they do have a lot of old buildings even in downtown Silver Spring, but it was too institutional. It was missing something. Then we went there, to see the warehouse, which the agent wasn't there to let you in. So I see why that place is not selling, because A, you don't have a lockbox. I mean, if you're scared of it, at least put a sentry lock on there. You know, a sentry lock, basically the realtor, so only realtors can go in and out. You know who exactly unlocked it if you're really that scared, so you don't have to meet them there. That's why you're not doing this. A warehouse, it doesn't, you know, there's no plumbing, it's nothing, right? It would be a great place to do events if you gotta fix the AC. There's no AC there. There's no plumbing. You'll have to put in money. And parking. Parking might be a little bit difficult, depends. Before that, I forgot about that. Yeah, we did the house tour on Military Road, the 2-bedroom, 1 bath. A little bit older for Randy's liking. The house tour though, too small. No, 360, come on, man. 360,000 for 2-bedroom, 1 bath? I was telling Randy, you can get a 2-bedroom, 2 bath for like $2,000 a month, which will be more convenient. You have a playground, you have these things, you have all of those things there. So that wasn't that great. I see why that's going on close to a year on the market, and it shouldn't be, because you're right next to a big military base. Come on, short-term rentals, military families moving in and out, people that don't want to live on base, they're going to give you an allowance. You know, but military families, you either have 1 or 2 kids. That 1 bath is just not gonna cut it. And then we went to the hidden gem, the Habitat for Humanity, the refurbished rehab stuff that they have. Very nice, you get very nice stuff. Randy met his photographer friend out there. We should have took videos of that. Now we're here at Gourmet, Middle Eastern. I like it because it's, like I said, cafe style. You sit down, come in and out, got my shawarmas ready, and yeah, so you know, hey, God's good. You know, right now, just need to be going into prayer about a couple of things. Well, to whether or not want to do the co-working space in Frederick or downtown Silver Spring. Frederick is a hidden gem. I know a lot of my DMV folks would be like downtown Silver Spring in a heartbeat. Yeah, but Frederick is a hidden gem, low competition. Right, it's not as saturated. Although there is a big provider that's coming in there. He got 20,000 square feet, but he's doing it to, you know, contractors, you know, a government contractor. They got a security wing that you need separate access to, all of that. Actually, Frederick is cool, man. I wish we could stop by downtown Frederick, but it's rainy. Yeah, my wife's not home, gotta go watch the kids. Got on some shawarma. She's gonna be like, what is this? You know, shawarma? Yeah, we'll see how the shawarmas go. And then tomorrow's another day. All right, thank you all. Blessings.